Grab your pumpkin carving gear and prepare for scares as we bring you the best horror games to get you in the mood for the spooky season.
Let's do this.
Can we at least get something to eat first?
Once upon a time, we used to feel lucky if we had the chance to celebrate Halloween the week before the big day. Now though, all of October is well and truly terror territory, and we are very much here for the full month of spookiness. But what should you be playing? Well, the good news is that 2021 has served up a buffet of frights, and October has a packed schedule of horror content. So we've made you a full calendar's worth of creepy delights to enjoy. Subscribe to Logitech G to make sure you never miss a video. And I, Ellen, your ghost with the most, will take you through the best way to top up your nightmares this October. Better grab a torch, just in case. Let's get the spooky party started with a recently announced surprise remake. Alan Wake Remastered is out on October 5th to scratch that nostalgia itch in 4K.
My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer.
And if you didn't play the first time around, then there's never been a better time to head to Bright Falls with writer Alan Wake as he hunts for his wife who's gone missing.
Alice?
This plays like an interactive thriller TV show, complete with an episodic structure and even cliffhanger endings to keep you guessing. The remaster even comes with 2 additional episodes, previously released as DLC, so this is a full package of haunting supernatural darkness. Oh, and if you played back in 2010 and remember a sea of product placement with wall-to-wall Verizon and Energizer batteries, worry not. All of that has disappeared. A bit like Alan Wake's wife, actually. Good luck.
Last night I woke up to a nightmare. I was missing a week. What had happened to me?
So, depending on how long it takes you to get through Alan Wake, you might need an existing 2021 game before the launch of the next new title. Step in Little Nightmares 2, which totally lies because it gave us very big nightmares after playing. This is the follow-up to 6's original adventures, and instead stars the paper-bag-headed Mono. 6 is here too, but while it might look like co-op, your platforming partner in crime is fully controlled by the game itself. This might seem like a bit of a missed opportunity, but it actually works terrifyingly well, as you work together to get through this absolutely horrific world, and certain near misses could only happen with Tarsier Studios fully in control of 6, and therefore all of your emotions and tension too. Prepare to be disturbed all over again. Now that we've escaped that, Back 4 Blood feels much less terrifying and a little more cathartic. Well, maybe not that much less terrifying, but at least for Turtle Rock Studios' latest squad-based shooter, we've got guns and friends along for the monster ride.
Follow my lead if you can keep up.
Just try not to do anything stupid.
This spiritual successor to Left 4 Dead looks like it ticks all of our creature-annihilating boxes. Playing as one of a group of people known as the Cleaners, we're wiping out monsters called the Ridden from existence. Obviously, these come in all shapes and sizes, just like Left 4 Dead's diabolical creatures.
Keep at it!
And we'll need to use specific tactics with each one. Spoiler, bullets are involved. Even better is that there's a multiplayer mode, so if you're feeling a little bit monstrous, you can take out some fury on your friends. Well, maybe not friends for much longer.
Please just die already!
Evangela, watch out!
Now though, it's time for something a little more subdued but no less threatening. And in Mundaun, you don't have any witty comebacks or an army's worth of ammunition to help deflect these digital demons. This hand-drawn world is a truly unique folk horror, where everything feels threatening as you explore an isolated village hidden in the Swiss Alps. There's a genuine sense of unease at work here, with unsettling imagery and, like an A24 movie, it constantly feels like you have no idea what's going to happen next. This isn't an experience for everyone, but gradually unpicking the narrative and puzzles of Mundaun feels like a much older classic horror experience. And like one of those, it will leave you with some haunting memories long after you've turned it off and gone to bed. But perhaps old school folk horror isn't your thing. Maybe you're into something more bloodthirsty and, well, tall.
I regret to inform you that Ethan Winters has escaped that fool Heisenberg.
If you didn't catch up with Resident Evil Village on release earlier this year, October is the perfect month to dedicate your time to Ethan Winters, who just can't seem to catch a break.
We'll be safe in here, won't we?
Safer here than out there, that's for sure.
Faced with the inhabitants of the titular village, he's now on the hunt for his missing baby daughter. This is all very Resident Evil, with keys, puzzles, and the occasional absurd boss fight. But unlike other Biohazard games, Village feels a lot more like a horror anthology with a mixture of scares. Taking on the different so-called lords will take you to entirely unique areas with very different themes. The maze-like village in the middle holds it all together nicely, but you'll definitely find something to terrify you in here. Just prepare for the dolls.
It's a pleasure to see you safe. How were things?
No sign of Rose.
I'm so sorry it turned out that way. Well, you'll find your way to her once you're out of this castle.
Back to brand new games now, and the latest entry in the Dark Pictures Anthology is out on October 22nd.
Something's not right. I know you can feel it.
One thing I'm feeling is that I got my work cut out with you.
As is now the norm for Supermassive, House of Ashes is opening its doors just in time for Halloween. Don't be fooled by that name though. This is no haunted house tale. We're going underground with a military unit as they hunt for chemical weapons in the deserts of Iraq. It's not a spoiler to say that they find something else entirely. That means they probably aren't all going to get out of this alive.
I'm close, man. I'm coming.
You gotta be kidding me.
And the enjoyably stressful thing is that it's all very much down to you as to who does make it out in the end. With all the decision-based gameplay and claustrophobic camera angles, this will be a perfect Halloween game to play with friends. How do you feel about the dark?
Are you ready?
Are you?
And finally, to finish out this month of true horror, we've got Fatal Frame Maiden of the Black Water, which is out on October 28th. It's worth saying that this isn't exactly a new game. In fact, it was released on the Wii U back in 2014, but in the nicest possible way. That means that probably only about 10 people played it. So this is everyone's chance to experience the terror of the Fatal Frame series' signature ghost weapon, the camera obscura.
Here, take this.
This, if you've never played any Fatal Frame games before, is your one protection against truly terrifying folk-inspired spirits. And yes, of course you have to let them get as close as possible to you in order to do the most damage. Maybe not one to play alone then. So that's your full spooktacular gaming calendar for October. Let us know what your go-to scary games are in the comments below. Drop us a rotting thumbs up if you enjoyed the scheduled scares. And subscribe to Logitech G for more videos just like this one. If you do already subscribe though, hit the notification bell and that means you'll never miss another list.
Who needs bullets when you have bombs?